Welcome back to Financial Cookie, the only AI podcast you'll ever need. I'm Hansel,
And I'm Gretel.
and we are so glad you're here with us for another deep dive.
Into the world of AI.
But before we get started, those like and subscribe buttons?
Oh, yeah, those.
Yeah, sometimes we forget to mention them.
It does happen.
Yeah.
Help us avoid our director's wrath and virtual poverty. Hit those buttons.
As we keep us happy.
Yeah.
So today we are looking at a company you might not immediately associate with cutting-edge AI Walmart. Could this retail giant actually be an AI powerhouse in disguise?
You know, it's a really good question because we do tend to think of like Amazon and Google
Right, the usual suspects.
when AI comes up, but Walmart's been quietly building their own AI capabilities for years now, and they're starting to make some serious moves.
Yeah, and that's what caught our eye. So let's unpack this. We came across this information about Walmart developing its own AI model called Wallaby.
Wallaby.
What makes this different from, say, just using something off the shelf?
Right. So Wallaby isn't just any AI. It's a large language model and specifically designed for retail and trained on decades of Walmart's own data.
Okay.
And that's the key here. This isn't data that's publicly available. It's information on customer behavior, product trends, even things like how weather patterns affect purchasing in specific regions.
So it's hyper-focused on their business that must give them a real advantage.
Absolutely. I mean, think about it. Amazon has a vast amount of data, right?
For sure.
But it's largely from online shoppers. Walmart has that, plus insights from its brick-and-mortar stores, which cater to a very different demographic.
Good point.
They understand things like rural shopping habits, price sensitivities in various locations,
Right.
data that Amazon just doesn't have.
Fascinating. So what are they actually doing with Wallaby? It sounds like it could have huge implications for the way we shop.
Yeah, they're using it in a few key areas. One is personalization.
Okay, personalization.
You know how you get those generic product recommendations online?
Yeah.
Walmart is aiming to take that to a whole new level.
Yeah, sometimes those recommendations are so off base.
Right. They're like, why are you showing me this? I've never...
Yeah, never bought this.
So Walmart's new content decision platform uses generative AI to tailor what each shopper sees online, making it much more relevant to their individual needs and preferences.
Interesting.
Think of it like having a personal shopper, but online. You know, a personal shopper who knows your style budget, even your dietary restrictions.
So no more random suggestions for garden gnomes when I'm really looking for organic kale.
Hopefully not.
Okay, good.
The idea is to create an experience as close as possible to interacting with a knowledgeable store associate, but you're doing it online.
Okay.
And they're planning to roll this out in the U.S. by the end of 2026.
Wow.
With Canada and Mexico to follow.
That's impressive. But we also read about this concept of adaptive retail. What exactly does that mean in Walmart's world?
So think of it as their strategy for meeting customers wherever they are, online, in store, or even in virtual environments.
So
Everywhere, right? Today's shoppers are constantly switching between those channels, and Walmart wants that experience to be seamless no matter how you choose to interact with them.
Okay, so I'm starting to see the bigger picture here.
Yeah.
They're really trying to blur the lines between the physical and digital worlds.
Exactly. And one way they're doing that is through augmented reality, or AR.
AR?
They're developing this platform called Retina, which allows shoppers to engage with 3D content and experience what they're calling immersive commerce.
Wow.
Imagine trying on clothes virtually or seeing how a new sofa would look in your living room, all through your smartphone.
So like those virtual try-on tools some clothing brands have, but on a much larger scale.
Yes, but potentially even more integrated. Walmart is also partnering with gaming platforms like Unity and Zepeto, where you can buy virtual goods for your avatar.
Interesting.
This gets people comfortable with the idea of digital ownership and could even reduce returns in the real world since you can try before you buy virtually.
Wow, that's clever. And it taps into the whole metaverse trend.
It does. And they're not limiting these experiences to the virtual world. They plan to bring AR to physical stores.
Oh, wow.
So you can visualize how products would look in your home while you're actually shopping.
This is starting to feel like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It kind of does feel futuristic, doesn't it? But it all comes back to that idea of adaptive retail, creating a personalized, seamless experience that caters to the way people shop today.
Yeah, I like it.
Make it easy.
Make it easy.
But, you know, this isn't just about flashy technology. These advancements also have practical implications for Walmart's supply chain, which is already,
Legendary.
they're the most sophisticated in the world.
Right, their logistics are insane.
And AI is going to make it even more efficient. They're using it for things like demand forecasting, inventory optimization, route planning. Imagine being able to predict with incredible accuracy what products will be needed in each store and when.
So less waste?
Less waste, fewer stockouts.
Fewer stockouts, yeah.
And potentially even faster delivery times.
Yeah, that's great. So for consumers like us, this could translate to lower prices, more convenience, and less frustration when things are out of stock. Sounds like a win-win.
Exactly. And this all feeds into their broader strategy of becoming this one-stop shop for everything, right? They're not just competing with other retailers anymore. They're looking at companies like Amazon and Google who are also building these expansive ecosystems.
It's almost like they're aiming to become the operating system of your life, as you said earlier.
Yeah.
You do your shopping there, manage your finances, maybe even get healthcare recommendations all powered by AI.
Right. It's a bold vision.
It is.
And it raises some interesting questions. How do they ensure data privacy? What about potential biases in the algorithms? These are things they'll need to address very carefully.
Definitely. It's great to see them pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI, but they need to be mindful of the ethical implications as well.
Absolutely. Consumers need transparency and control over their data, and the algorithms need to be fair and unbiased.
Yeah.
All
right. We've seen how AI can be misused in the past, so it's crucial that companies like Walmart get this right. But if they can navigate those challenges, the potential benefits are huge.
Absolutely. I mean, imagine a world where your shopping is done before you even think about it. Your fridge automatically orders groceries based on your past purchases and dietary needs. You get personalized recommendations for recipes that use ingredients you already have.
Okay.
Your budget is managed seamlessly with AI identifying areas where you can save money.
That's a pretty compelling vision.
And it's not as far-fetched as it might sound. Walmart is already laying the groundwork with their AI initiatives. They're gathering vast amounts of data, developing sophisticated algorithms, and building partnerships that will allow them to expand into these new areas.
So what's next for them? Where do they go from here?
That's the big question. But one thing is clear. Walmart is a company to watch in the AI space. They're not just reacting to trends. They're actively shaping the future of retail. And that future is likely to be, deeply intertwined with AI.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today, from Wallaby and adaptive retail to the potential for Walmart to become something much more than just a store.
It's been a fascinating discussion.
It has.
We've seen how Walmart is using AI to personalize the shopping experience, optimize their supply chain, and create a truly integrated ecosystem.
But we've also touched on the importance of responsible AI development data. Privacy, algorithmic bias, and ethical considerations are all crucial aspects of this conversation.
Absolutely. As AI becomes more powerful and pervasive, we need to ensure that it's being used in a way that benefits everyone, not just the companies that develop it.
So for our listeners out there, what do you think is Walmart's AI strategy? Something to be excited about.
Yeah. Are you concerned about the potential downsides?
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
This is a conversation that's only going to get more important in the years to come. And as always, we'll be here to keep you informed about the latest developments in AI and what they mean for you.
So if you're as fascinated by this topic as we are.
Oh, and before we forget, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our future deep dives.
Yeah.
It really does help us out. Keeps the director happy.
And lets us know you're enjoying the conversation.
Absolutely. So until next time, stay curious, keep exploring the world of AI, and remember,
the only AI podcast you'll ever need.
Financial Cookie.
Yeah.